What if a dolphin could understand humans? Not just commands, but words. What if a human lived with a dolphin day and night, sharing food, space, and life itself? This is not a movie. This is not a myth. This is the true story of a woman who raised a dolphin like a child.
This is not a movie. This is not a myth. This is the true story.
And the experiment that shocked the world. Welcome to one of the strangest, most emotional, and most controversial true stories ever told. In the 1960s, dolphins fascinated scientists. They had large brains. They showed emotions. They solved problems faster than many animals. Some researchers believed dolphins might be as intelligent as humans. One scientist had a bold dream. What if humans could communicate with dolphins like a second language? That scientist was Dr. John C. Lilly. He believed dolphins could learn English if humans lived closely with them. And that idea led to one of the most unusual experiments in history. In 1965, a young woman named Margaret Howe Lovatt volunteered for the experiment. She was not a scientist. She had no formal training, but she had patience, curiosity, and a deep love for animals. The dolphin she was assigned to was named Peter. Peter was young, playful, and incredibly curious. From the moment they met, something changed. This was not teacher and animal. This was two intelligent beings learning each other. Margaret and Peter lived in a special underwater house. Yes, lived together. Margaret slept, ate, worked, and spent nearly 24 hours a day with Peter. The water reached her chest. She wore wetsuits constantly. She adjusted her entire life to match Peter's. Every day she repeated words. "Hello, Ball, come here." Peter listened. He tried to copy the sounds. He watched her mouth. He responded emotionally when praised. This wasn't training, it was bonding. As weeks passed, Peter became deeply attached to Margaret. He followed her everywhere. He became jealous when she left. He showed emotions scientists did not expect. The experiment became complicated. Critics questioned ethics. Was this science or something else? Margaret later said, "I never felt afraid of Peter. I felt responsible for him." But the world was watching, and the experiment was slowly falling apart. Funding ran out. Public pressure increased. The experiment was stopped. Peter was moved to a smaller tank, away from Margaret. He was isolated, confused, heartbroken. Margaret returned to normal life, but Peter never did. Dolphins are not like fish. They breathe by choice. One day, Peter stopped breathing. Scientists believe he chose not to continue living. He was only about 20 years old. Margaret was devastated. She later said, "I felt like I lost a child." The experiment was labeled a failure, but was it? Scientists learned dolphins are emotionally complex.
I felt like
They
I
form
lost a
deep
child.
bonds. They suffer from loneliness, and they deserve respect. Margaret never regretted loving Peter. She believed the real failure was how the experiment ended. This story is not about talking dolphins. It's about connection, about responsibility, about how humans treat intelligent life. Peter was not just an experiment. He was a being who loved and was loved. And his story still asks us a question. Just because we can experiment, does that mean we should? If this story moved you, like and subscribe, because some stories deserve to be remembered.